I made a fake one.
Long story short, I have entered a plea of not guilty. I am out. I've been released. I am home. I am safe. I am with the people that matter most. And I have a very positive outlook on my ability to defend myself. And that is exactly what I will do. I will fight this thing to the bitter end. I will not go down. I will not go down without a fight. Those of you who know me personally, you know better. It is an army. We are an army. And it's not an army against this case. It's not an army against the indictment. This is an army of the educated trying to find the facts and being patient enough and courageous enough to stand behind things that they believe in. Anybody can go with the first news reports and roll over, and that's okay. And like I said, there are people out there who have posted and said things that it's kind of comical. And it astounds me that they don't see the stupidity of some of the things that they do, because they'll sit there and bash on me only long enough to turn around and gloat on themselves and how great they are. They think that the majority of us are mindless enough to not see the glaring hypocrisy.
We just heard from the homie Austin St. John for the first time since the news dropped that the feds were coming after him. This is a really weird situation. We don't know the full story, and I think there was a lot of people that just were quick to jump on this and be super negative. The fact is Mr. ASJ did not hurt anybody. This is some tax stuff. This is, the logistics of doing business, and it's supposedly there's a bunch of names involved in this, and his name happens to be involved. I'm a big fan of innocent until proven guilty, even though today, especially with social media, it's not really like that anymore if you think about it. However, I do want to say that I have a sweet spot for Austin St. John. He was one of the first Rangers to give me an interview back in the day, 3-4 years ago at Wisconsin Comic-Con. I think it was 2018, 2019. It was before the coronavirus was even a thing, and he was super chill. It was inspiring. We had this vibe that he was going to be in Beast Morphers, and we asked about it, but he had to lie because, you're under that agreement that you can't say anything until the end. And you could just tell by the things he was saying that he was going to be in it, but he denied, but it's a great interview. Go check that out. It was a fun time. But we have a sweet spot for him because he was a nice guy, and I am rooting for those type of people. He's a guy, he's for the fans. We've met him a couple times, and every single time we've met him, he has been amazing. We met him all the way in Florida. We met him in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's a cool dude, and if it does come out that he is guilty for stealing some taxes, like stealing some tax money, bro, do you know how corrupt our government is? Do you know how many big businessmen are doing this? I'm not saying it's right, okay? Don't quote me and break it down and say that. What I'm saying is basically he's a normal guy. I'm a big fan, and I'm not going to say, I think he's guilty, I think he's not guilty. I don't know. We're going to let the facts come out. The fact is I know that he didn't hurt anybody. No one's dead. At worst, if they really get him for stealing some money, at the end of the day, you do your time, you get out, but hey, he says he's fighting. He said he didn't do it. So at the end of the day, I think there's going to be many sides. There's going to be people that are already kind of being negative and are the jury already saying that he did it. Well, you know what? I'm a fan of just letting the process play out. Let's go to court over it. There's a bunch of names. How did his name get involved with all these names? He says he doesn't know any of these people. So we'll see how this all works. Maybe he'll get out, maybe he won't. But there was some news that we learned today. He didn't talk a lot about the case. Obviously, he said anybody that knows anything about the legality of the situation is going to tell you not to talk about the case. However, he is going to be at some Comic-Cons, guys. Now, I had a homie that sent me over a little document saying that he did like his legal team is trying to get him to go to the Comic-Cons, and he even today said he's gonna be at the Comic-Cons. So there was actually a document, little something that was sent over, super hard to read, but I see some dates. I see Charlotte, Miami, Raleigh, Long Beach, and Anaheim. It looks like he's gonna be going to some cons right now. So we will see how everything plays out and the situation. But yo, let's support him. If it turns out that he did get in trouble, he did conspire to steal some PPP loan money, then you guys can judge him. I already know where I sit in the situation. I'm not I didn't steal no PPP money or anything like that, but at the end of the day, there have been so many celebrities and people who have looked up to that have done so much worse. If this guy does this, he pays his time, he gets out. I don't get why we still can't embrace him. And that's to say, if he did it, like, we gotta let this play out and let's see if he fights it and what if he wins, and then everyone that was hating just looks stupid, right? That's what I'm a fan of. Yeah, I'm thinking about the worst, but also I don't think that he fully did it until we hear everything. He might be getting so like the first thing is an indictment. They've got some information, but how did they get the information? Was his name on a list of things? Now we'll see. There's 1,001 ways this can play out. He can fight it. He can take a plea deal. It all depends on what the evidence they have against him and if it's real or if it's kind of on some dumb shit. We will see, though. I don't know anything about it. I'm just a fan like you guys out there, and I'm looking at this from, a fan's point of view. And I am not a lawyer. Maybe we will get a lawyer on the phone to really talk about this. But I love this type of stuff. Thank you guys so much for talking about this. And I shouldn't say I love this stuff because I don't like seeing some of my, childhood idols go through some crazy stuff. But this is kind of juicy, and what something to just come out of nowhere. Like an original Ranger is being indicted by the government, huh? What's going on here? It's definitely, I'm not on any side. I'm more on, I tell you the truth, I'm more on the ASJ side. Dude's been super chill. He's a nice guy. Now let's see if he actually took a bunch of money, and I get it. If he did, he's gonna get judgment because that's what the world is. But let's just take a step back and let him fight for it real quick. Let's see if he wins. Let's see if he loses. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Let's be nice to each other, please. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this content, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. You can also become a member. Please join the fan club support team right now. We have a Blue Ranger power-up and a Gold Ranger power-up. This is an awesome way to talk with the fans. Join a fan club official chat group. You can also be featured in our videos. At the end of the videos, I will shout you out. That's if you get the Gold Ranger power-up membership. Go check it out. Go support the fan club. We love you guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.